Hi, so we're going to have a look at this multiple choice question. Now, graph shows two functions, y equals f of x and y equals g of x. So the gray one is a g of x and the darker color one is f of x. Now, define h of x equals f of g of x. How many stationary points does y equals h of x have for x is between 1 and 5? So let's have a look. The first thing I will do is to find the stationary point, you've got to do first derivative, yeah? So h x equals f of g of x. And then h dash x equals, it's a chain rule. So this is important one, chain rule times g dash x. Okay, so we're not using numbers, but you need to get used to this, no numbers, okay? Now, to get the stationary, we need to make this equal to 0, right? So we have two cases. It's either this has to be 0 or this has to be 0, right? Now, luckily, the g of x here, the parabola, has a stationary point at x equals 3. So when x equals 3, which is, I can just write it like this, first derivative of that is 0. Okay, so we got one stationary point already for this one. And we are looking at this one now. Okay, so when I look at this, f dash of x equals 0. Just put the g of x aside for a while. Now you can see that that's here. That's our stationary point here. And I'm just going to guess 0.7. Okay, so when x equals 0.7, we have a stationary point. So I'm going to write 0.7 equals 0. But that x is a g of x, isn't it? So I can say that's what it is. And we know g of x is a vertical height, which is y, right? Now, important thing, we have to remember g of x is the parabola. So when I draw the line, y equals 0.7, it's about here, right? So let me draw the line here. Okay, so that's about 0.7. And I'm not going to look at f of x. Okay, so also domain is 1 to 5. So we're going to go from 1 to 5 here. Okay, so when I look at g of x, it's cutting through here and here. Okay, so I have two possible station points there. Okay, with the function h of x. So I can say there's a 2 g dash of x. I have a 1. All right. So I have total of 3 stationary points for h of x. We're not talking about g of x or f of x. We're talking about the new function h of x. And it just by chain rule, we can tell how many stationary points this might have. Okay, so the answer is D. See ya.